This university has contributed an enormous amount to the history of the UK, and if that continues, it's for all our benefits. And if it doesn't, it's catastrophic. What this university has given to this society is matchless.
It was an incredible privilege to come here, but also it changed my life. I mean, my career has been founded on the back of getting a university degree here, and that's made a massive difference. So when you get the chance to put something back, whether that's in time or money, I think it's right to do so, and I've tried to do that.
I think private support is increasingly important in the future, but I think what's important is the university considers that as a partnership between the individuals who are able to give and the university, which is one of the great things about this Chancellor's Court of Benefactors. It does act as that bridge between donors and actually what the university is doing with the money.
This university is an extraordinarily triumphant marriage between scholarship and private philanthropy and generosity. You walk 100 yards in every direction, you see that.
It's incredibly exciting, and I think part of why the Court of Benefactors is important is it gets people really interested in what they've been supporting.
I think there's a much broader partnership between the CCB members and the university than just financial support. The way I would characterise it is to say really intellectual engagement. I mean, certainly the Chancellor's Court events themselves are extremely stimulating in terms of the dialogue that we have.
One meets incredibly interesting people because all the benefactors have achieved really remarkable things. I think I feel very humble just being the family representative.
I was going to say, it's mind-blowing. It's inspiring to hear what people here are doing.
Everyone is always thinking and talking about things that are of real significance. But that, to me, is what Oxford is all about. It's not just about reliving their college days. It's far more than that. It's really about affecting global change and having a real significance in the world.
People who give to Oxford purely philanthropically, which is a great thing, you know, a fine tradition going back hundreds of years. Rolls-Royce is probably slightly more selfish than that. We do give a lot of money to the university, but we give it for specific purposes. It delivers real research and real technology that we find useful, but that same technology, that same research has huge spin-out and spillover effects to the rest of the economy. The technology developed here doesn't just finish up in a gas turbine engine for Rolls-Royce. It can help Jaguar or Land Rover build a better car. It can help people build better power stations.
All I wanted to do was demonstrate my own commitment, my own enthusiasm, my own belief that this educational system here at Oxford is one of the greatest educational experiences that the world can see. This university is unique, and this is something that must be duplicated. And if we don't do it ourselves, who else is going to do it? It's our legacy, and I never tire of thinking of how valuable the Oxford experience has been to me.
Collect all of your belongings, please, and move over to the Sheldonian Theatre for the new members' ceremony of admission.
Well, I think all the Latin and the Sheldonian stuff is just Oxford, and I think that sense of history is a very important part of the university. The thing you've got to remember at the same time is that for all the grandeur of the CCB, there's a very real endeavour here to make sure that people who are lower down in the socio-economic sphere have got the opportunity through bursaries, through scholarships, through outreach, have got the opportunity to come here and be educated here.
Education is the core of everything. I was from a small town, Niagara Falls, Canada. I was able to come to Oxford to meet amazing people in the university, amazing scholars. It made me dream higher and dream bigger.
For me, it's always been very, very personal, partly because I was a scholarship student from the time I went to secondary school, even through my graduate education in business. And if that kind of generosity from other people doesn't move you to give, I question your humanity. To me, it's always been about giving back.